Welcome back to another reaction. Today we're hopping into some of the most convincing videos captured of UFOs in 2024. Now, if you guys do enjoy the video, make sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe, as well comment down below if you believe in aliens. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Other than that, let's hop on in. Alright, let's see what kind of extraterrestrial stuff is going on.
We're going to be taking a look at some
I don't know if I really believe in aliens.
Prove that we are not alone in this world.
I don't know though. We're about to find out.
The Iraq UFO. On the 24th of April 2024, an ex-user posted a video that appears to show an unidentified object in the mountain regions of Suleimania, a city in the east of the Kurdistan region of Iraq, not far from the Iran-Iraq border.
I feel like that's super pixelated to the point where you can't really identify. Obviously, it's an unidentified aircraft. But I will say, that could literally be anything. That could be a big vulture, something like that. Hard to say. We're gonna try to debunk these. I see what they mean by the white aurora. That is a little weird.
States, this is not the first time seeing this, but this time I had the opportunity to record. Midway through the clip, you can see what looks like a white light aura surrounding the potential craft. Many claim that this ambience is actually a propulsion system for the craft itself. It's always good to see footage from other areas around the world, and although we cannot find any information about the region to suggest anything strange happening, it's certainly an interesting piece of footage. Take a look again.
That's super strange. I don't know, it could be anything. There's a lot of things happening in this world that's very hard to say. On top of SpaceX, all that. Like the first time I seen SpaceX, I literally thought we were being invaded because there was just a line of, it looked like stars just following each other in the sky. That's one thing I will say that did spook me, but other than that, I haven't really seen anything much.
Seneca Lake Anomaly. Take a look at this one and then we'll discuss.
That water?
This was uploaded to TikTok, a conspiracy theory in and of itself, and filmed in Seneca Lake, the largest of the glacial Finger Lakes in New York. Now there are three potential theories about this one.
That looked like
it's
water.
Either an underwater alien spacecraft, also called a USO, or unidentified submerged object.
Have you guys seen like War of the Worlds when they come out of the water?
Of course,
that's kind of what it looks like.
Either of the first two, but many believe that this is the result of fog settling and making the appearance of a dome. However, what is interesting, and argues against this case, is the fact that the filmer has never in their 7 years of living on the lake seen it before. Many people are then led to believe that this is a cloaked USO hiding beneath the surface of the water.
You just say USO? That's weird, but I definitely just heard USO.
Florida orbs. UFO researcher John Bell took the following footage one night on April 29, 2024, in his home state of Florida, as part of a series of clips posted on his social media page, as he attempts to capture what is out there. Take a look at what he got, and note that the beam you see is John using a laser and infrared tech to point directly at a circular light in the sky, which according to many would otherwise be invisible to the naked eye, should such mechanics be unavailable. Take a look.
That's super strange.
Get a better look at you guys anyway, come on. He's come over quite a bit. Come on, man. Ain't nobody gonna bother you out there. Come on. You're already here. Why wouldn't you come over?
John states that he sees these.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what that is.
Invisible to the naked eye and can only be spotted with special equipment. It would make sense for an advanced civilization that would have a craft.
There's a lot of explanations that could be.
Technology. What do you think about this one?
I would have to see it in person to believe it.
Ukrainian troops spot something. Ukrainian troops from the 406th Battalion of the Armed Forces were analysing footage and were shocked when they saw this. The craft was apparently recorded using a militarised heat vision quadcopter drone during a reconnaissance mission.
Alright, that's questionable. That's questionable, boys
to zoom in closer.
and girls.
The shape, size and darkened shadow encapsulate the stereotypical
I don't
flying
really know what
objects
to say to
one
that.
associates with extraterrestrials. Now, we have no idea.
I don't know,
what
that
this one
looks
could be.
kind of like a
We'd love to
game
hear
though, with
thoughts.
how quick
UFOs
and
being spotted during conflict between nations
fast
is
it's
certainly not a
moving.
rare
You
occurrence.
can kind of see the adjustments on the screen, but I don't really have an answer for that one.
Blink and you'll miss it.
I seen it.
Take a look at this one recorded from a plane window over New York City. At first I thought this was just a bird, but when you slow it down,
What?
that is definitely not a bird. That's an object. What object it is exactly is hard to say, but if it was a piece of plane falling off or something similar, you'd think it would just fall straight down. But this is
No,
moving
not
in
at
the
that
opposite
speed.
direction of the plane in a horizontal fashion. Pretty strange. What do you think it is?
It's because if it falls off the plane, then your atmosphere is going to drag that object that's not conducting energy forward. I mean, that is not an alien. Do not believe that. Also, planes go like 750 mile per hour plus.
Potomac River sighting. Submitted by the National UFO Reporting Center, this 3.5 minute clip shows what looks to be a massive craft, or possibly multiple smaller crafts, in the skies
Or they're
above
drones
the
with
unincorporated
LED
community
lights
of
that
Rich
do like that
in St. Mary's County,
LED
Maryland,
light
United
band
States.
shows, you know what I mean?
It was taken on November 28, 2023. and it is
Definitely a huge
spectacular
skeptic
sight
of
to say the least.
aliens, but
Take a look.
there's definitely been some in here that have been unexplainable, but that looks like the dancing drones that are in the
According to
sky.
an eyewitness who tracked and recorded the event, the object hovered approximately half a mile above the major Potomac River, which flows from the Potomac Highlands in West Virginia. to
That's
the
a really
Chesapeake
cool
Bay
river.
in
It's kind of
Maryland.
like a moss
Despite
land
its sheer
almost.
size and intimidating presence, it did not emit a single sound while lingering in the air for nearly 5 minutes, before disappearing out of sight. We have no clue what this one could be. It's interesting though, because in
drones.
2018, an
Drones.
April Fool's Day prank shed light on the Potomac River. It was said that the removal crews of the US Armed Corps of Engineers had seemingly pulled a small alien spacecraft out of the waters. After a brief pause for breath, the story was exposed as a joke, but it has since made people curious about what lies beneath the rivers, lakes, and oceans of Earth.
That would really
And
make you
some have
think of it.
wondered if
Like
something
that,
was
like,
recovered in
you know, if the
2018,
government's just trying
but
to
was
play a
covered up as
joke or...
to silence interest in the case. What do you think's going
It's
on?
definitely eerie, but I definitely think those are the drones that dance in the sky.
Cornish UFO. On April
Cornish?
17, 2020, in the
It's the first time
historic
I've ever heard
ceremonial
of that.
county of Cornwall in the south of England, a translucent object was captured on film, baffling those who have seen and studied the footage.
Very pretty.
Filmed on a webcam across St. Ives Bay on the Atlantic coast of the northwest area of the country at around 9 p.m, the orb can be seen coming into view in the distance, hovering above the water. It seems to emit a foggy trail behind itself as it abruptly stops before shooting
that's
up
pretty
into the
weird.
sky above at high speed. Take a look at this one.
So there's things going on the beach, but whilst that's happening, this object is just basically hovering. And then
That's security cam footage. Hold up. Hold up. I need an explanation there. Hold up.
it suddenly shoots off into the sky, leaving a kind of weird white trail.
When slowed down, the footage
looks like
clearly shows the
Halo!
light trail coming out of the bottom of the craft as it shoots off into the clouds. A phenomenon which is now
What?
becoming known as
Hold
instantaneous
up.
acceleration. Until now, no man-made aerial technology other than drones have the capacity to conduct such feats.
I was
especially at
not
high
a
speed.
drone. I own a
Video
drone, and that
analysts
was not a
cannot
drone,
detect
especially
any
going up
suspicious
that quick.
tampering of the
Ain't no way.
footage, nor can they agree on what it actually is. We have seen this type of unidentified object before on the 29th of January 2011 in the ancient city of Jerusalem, where a ball of light hovered
Yo,
above
somebody
the
just
Temple Mount.
got, what is it
Similar
called?
to this video, the orb descends, hovers for a few seconds, and then shoots off into
Somebody
the
just
heavens.
got abducted.
Is this
I
a
couldn't
hoax,
think of the
or is
word.
this really a new form of extraterrestrial technology? If you ask me, we're not alone.
I kind of starting to double think
The
that.
jellyfish UFO.
I don't really know how to
Our
describe that
clip
last
comes from
one.
a friend of the channel, Jeremy Corbell, an American ufologist, filmmaker,
Low key, these are freaky. I'm not gonna lie, like, that last one got me thinking.
and contempt comes. The jellyfish UFO.
Jellyfish
Our last clip
UFO. I wonder
comes
what
from a
that
friend
looks
of the
like.
channel, Jeremy Corbell, an American ufologist, filmmaker, and contemporary artist, who along with Dr.
Pause. They just said filmmaker. We're about to bust him, bro. Don't say you captured something because you are like an artist with CGI. Don't
Stephen
play with
Greer
me.
has been at the forefront of UAP disclosure projects over the years.
I won't be
The footage was
believing
filmed near a US
anything.
military base and spread like wildfire across social media platforms after it was first posted by Jeremy on his Instagram channel. We see a circular object with hanging attachments, similar to tentacles or elongated limbs, as it moves at a steady speed in one direction over the joint US operations base in Iraq. The recording was reportedly captured in October 2018. So was this a militarized or undercover test? Was it a spycraft sent by an enemy to conduct reconnaissance? Or are we really not alone in this world?
I'm not
So
gonna
that's the
lie,
thing.
that's
Keep
definitely
searching everywhere.
like a
And if
bug
you
or
can,
something.
Take a walk tonight in the dark and see what you can spot in the skies.
In the
for
footage,
watching.
or that's
Take
an
care.
edit,
And we'll see you next time.
because that seems it's on the lenser, the lens, obviously. I don't know, I'm just trying to make up things that try to make sense with that. Well, that wraps it up for this reaction. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to hit that like and hit that subscribe. Let me know down in the comments if you guys do believe in aliens. Personally, me, I don't, just because I think I would have to see something like this in person. I've seen way too many videos get manipulated by CGI, all that kind of stuff, special effects. There's so many things I could definitely do that just for an attentional basis. But let me know what your thoughts are down in the comments, and I would love to read over those. Other than that, it's been fun. It's your boy Arrow, and I'm going to see y'all in the next video.
Peace.